Hello, YouTube modeling community, all my styrene syndicate brothers and sisters, and all my subs. How you guys doing today? I'm starting to feel better. uh, yeah, you guys haven't heard a lot from me the last week and a half-ish, week or so. Been under the weather. I got that bug again. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank A, my roommates, and B, all those people that come to work and they're sick and they sneeze on you or cough on you and it's in the air. Thank you. Appreciate that. Really do. All right, anyway, enough of that craziness. Like I said, you haven't heard anything from me for a week. Been under the weather. And I don't like to make videos and I just don't have the energy for it. Or I didn't have the energy for it. So I'm starting to feel better. So I'm going to get this video put together real quick because I promised a couple guys last weekend that I would get it up. So I'm going to get it up. Yeah, we'll just move on now. Anyway, what we're going to talk about today is this critter right here. It is Woodland Scenics hot wire foam cutter, and the bow hot wire foam cutter. Now, I have been singing this thing's praises for, I don't know, I've had it for a little over a month now, and I absolutely love this thing. This tool is amazing, and it's made my base building easy, you know. So believe me, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Yeah, just really quick, what comes in the box? You know, you got this. You know, it comes apart. You know, it comes with these two tines separated, and then your stanchion things here are not put together, and the wire is not put together. So you have to assemble it when you get it. But it's very simple, very simple. And you also get the cord, because you can't have a hot wire foam cutter without a cord, right? Gotta have power, right? Now this is a great tool for cutting through the foam, like the pink foam, the blue foam, the white foam, your floral foam, anything that you're going to be using for your dioramas. It's a foam cutter. Crazy, right? In the next segment, I'll take you up, well, not up close, but I'll take you back over there where I do my foam cutting and show you how it works and what I'm using to do my bases and stuff with. Excuse me. Simple operation. Once you get it put together, it's simple operation. On, off, on, off. Even I can do that. Trained ape can do it. Well, you don't even have to have a trained ape. You can just go on and off, on and off. It's instant hot, instant cold. And once you put the electricity to it, it gets hot really fast. Don't be touching it. Don't get crazy. I mean, it's not super duper uber duper hot, but it's hot enough to cut through foam. So guess what? It's gonna burn you. So don't do it. Don't sit there and go, ooh, let's see how hot it is. No, don't do that. Yeah, simple operation, on and off. The one thing, and I talk about it because I've already done that other part, but I talk about it in the other part of the video, is the throat area. This area right here. As you see, it's not awfully big, so that's your limitation for your depth of cut. Now you can finagle it a little bit, but not a lot. Not a lot. I mean, this is pretty much what you got, but there are ways that you can get a little bit more out of it if you really have to. But I wouldn't recommend it. stay within your limits, and it makes it easy. Now, granted, and you'll see in a few minutes, it doesn't slice and dice and julienne fry. You know, it's not going to go shoot, shoot, shoot. No, it's not that hot. It, you know, it's a slow, relatively slow cutter. I personally like that fact, simply because you have more control. If it was too hot and it went through things really, really fast, I personally would go stupid with it and it'd turn out crazy. But with the way that it cuts out of the box with no modifications, because some people mod these things. I've seen one guy mod it to where it's like, you know, not for me. But the way it cuts at this point, it works great for me. And it'll probably work great for 99.9% of you guys out there. So let's go ahead and dive up close, well, not up close, but dive over the shoulder, and I'll be right back as soon as you guys can take a look at that. So see you in a minute. On with the show. So this is basically what I'm using. If I can get it up here for you to look at, down a little bit further. There we go. Yeah, it's the Formular, or Foamular, excuse me. It's the pink stuff from Owens Corning. Get it at Home Depot, Lowe's, any of those places. Well, what I did is I went ahead and cut out a piece. And I used this, of course. This is from one of my prior pieces. But I went ahead and just drew out, you know, a little base that I want to do. So, only thing to do, and this is, it's not hot right now. You can touch it all you want to. Not hot. Not at all. But as soon as you push the button up, it gets hot. Instant hot, instant cool. Hot, cool. Hot, cool. Okay. Now this thing works awesome. I love this thing. Like I've told you guys before, I just like playing with it because it's so cool. So, you know, you take a simple design, you know, you can go like this, and you know, it doesn't cut super fast, but it does cut pretty good, you know. And you just go around your base, your lines here. And I'm not getting perfect, but you know, that's where you can come in later and work it out. And like I said, hot. As soon as you hit the button, it's hot. As soon as you let the button go, it's cold. And the only thing you gotta watch for is the throat area, because it's cold. You can only go in this deep. That's the only issue with this one. And as you can see, pop that right out, and there she is. You know, cut that out really quick. And now, okay, if I want to sculpt this a little bit, again, just simple. You know, figure how you want to sculpt it. You know, you want to put some little wiggly-woos in there. You just wiggle back and forth, or you can go up and down with it. You know, go up and down, wiggly-woos, up and down. You know, and then simple as pulling it off. There you go. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, and then you just work it all the way around, you know, however you want to work it, you know. Like I said, your only limitation is the throat area. And you just let your imagination roam, you know, let it flow free. You know, you take something simple, like this. And you can make it into something intriguing, like that. You know, so you have a nice slanty, and then you have a jagged area up here in front. You know, if you don't like it, you can go back and, you know, put a little bit extra in it. You know, just let your mind get creative. You know, just let your creativity flow. Love this tool. Love this tool. It is an amazing tool to have, an amazing tool to work with. Woodland Scenics, I mean, they pretty much got it right on. Like I said, the throat area is the biggest holdback. They also make a wand where you don't have that limitation. But this, you know, it cuts pretty precise. You know, it's easy to follow patterns, and it really does. It gives you a cool effect, and there's many more effects you can get with it. I mean, just play with it, you know. And it will get stuck to it sometimes, but that's the nature of it. I don't like this corner here. Let's do something with it. Much better, much nicer. Clean this off right here to match a little bit better. And you can go as, like I said, you can go in and I mean, you can really just dig in there and you can get real deep, you know, if you want to. And then you just pull this whole area section out here and you got this whole big section right there to work with. Alright? Alright. Well, since my camera froze on me, or my preview froze on me, I don't know if any of this is in focus or in view, so I'm guessing that it is. So I'm going to go ahead and say I love this thing immensely. It's an absolutely fantastic tool to have in your arsenal, especially for you diorama guys. I can't praise it enough. I mean, there's other companies out there that make them, and they do just as well. But I happen to be able to pick this one up, you know, fairly reasonably, and I've had nothing but a blast with it. So I hope this answers or helps some of you guys make the decision whether or not to get one. Like I said, I love this thing. I love playing with it. There's times I'll just come over here and, you know, I'll just pick up a piece, you know, and I'll just go ahead and, for whatever reason, you know, just start playing with it, you know, because it's fun, you know. And the nice thing is, you know, you do all this, I could take this and work it in as a layer or something, you know. Hey, let your imagination flow, guys. Let your imagination flow with this tool. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing tool. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pop you guys back out to the desktop, and we'll see you in a minute. Welcome back again. I hope that helped you guys. Like I said earlier and during another segment, it's not super fast cutter, but it's a very good cutter. And I'm working with 1/2" foam, so it cuts through that pretty freaking good. And I mean, it'll cut that thick. I wouldn't recommend it because it's going to be slower, but it will cut it. Um, and yeah, all I can say is it's an absolutely fantastic tool to have in your arsenal. Some guys, you know, they're old school and they don't want to have anything to do with this. That's okay. That's their prerogative, you know. Personally, me, I love technology, and if a tool is going to save me the time and effort, it's worth its weight in gold. You know, it's worth its weight. This has already saved me a bunch of time just on the few projects that I've been working on personally. I mean, I whipped this out in like 30 seconds, you know. You know, the one big base that I've got for my diorama that I'm working on. Pardon me. The base area I whipped out in like 10 minutes. The column, I busted that out in like, you know, 15. And, you know, then I went back and did some work on it with, you know, the good old hobby knife and, you know, hand saws and sandpaper and that kind of stuff. But the basic form took me very, very little time in comparison to what I would have spent had I, you know, did it the old-fashioned way. You know, so for me, 2 thumbs up. I love this thing. You know, like I said, I'll just for no apparent reason just go over there and just start farting with it. You know, just fiddling with it. It's a lot of fun. You know, and explore. I mean, you guys can explore with it. I mean, I have, you know, I've done some that are, you know, just nice swoopy, you know, not that all jagged and stuff, but you can just, you know, nice and smooth transitions and everything with it. Or you can get silly like I do and put those whoop-de-whoops and those big bridges and little whatever you want in it. It's just a matter of how you want to use the tool. So there you go. There you go, guys. I hope it helps you make the decision on whether or not you want to buy one. Like I said, I picked this one up fairly reasonable price on Amazon. I haven't seen them at Hobby Lobby. Now I've heard a couple people picked them up at Hobby Lobby. My local Hobby Lobby did not have them, and they had no intention on carrying them. Now, if you can find one at Hobby Lobby and use your 40% off coupon on it, that's bonus material right there. That's just bonus, you know. Or if they have it online at their Hobby Lobby online store or whatever, you can still use your 40% off coupon. You may have to pay the shipping. So basically, you're getting it for the same price. It's just, you know, you don't have to pay the tax or whatever on it, whatever it may be. So, like I said, 2 thumbs up. Highly recommend. Yeah, I'm going to call it good right there. And I will let you guys get back to your day. I am just throwing this out there, but I will have another Getting to Know the Syndicate soon. It may be a little longer than the past because I have missed a couple weeks because of this crap. And yeah, I hate being sick. I hate it. Okay. Anyway, you guys have a great week. Stay safe. Have fun. Keep on building. Peace out. Keep on building, boys and girls. What a day. See y'all later.